10 most important lessons about money and finance schools don't teach you. The video is a bit long because I'll share the lessons I've learned during the past 10 years. Number 1. The rich make their money work for them. You must have heard the phrase, live to work or work to live. If you work for money, your mind will start thinking like an employee. If you start thinking differently like a rich person, you will see things differently. It's not how much money you make that matters. It's how much money you keep. Number 2. Financial education is your greatest asset. The single most powerful asset we all have is our mind. If it is trained well, it can create enormous wealth. Intelligence solves problems and produces money, but money without financial intelligence is quickly lost. Number 3. Know the difference between assets and liabilities. An asset is something that puts money in your pocket, and a liability is something that takes money out of your pocket. Rich people acquire assets, shares, and property investments, and poor people add liabilities, commitments, and obligations. Number 4. Don't be controlled by emotions. Fear keeps people in this trap of working hard, earning money, working hard, earning money, and hoping that it will reduce their fear. They're scared of investing or taking a leap of faith and opening up a business. Secondly, many people are driven by the greed of wanting to get rich quickly. That's why it's important to have a plan, either a strategic property investment plan for your investments or a business plan for your business. Having a plan helps you not be swayed by the emotions of fear and greed. Number 5. Work to acquire life skills, not for money. Work to learn, don't work to earn. Find a job where you can learn life skills. Learning can make you much more knowledgeable and can provide you with unique skills to improve your professional situation. Learn something about accounting, investing, markets, the law, sales, marketing, leadership, writing, speaking, and negotiating. An investment in knowledge pays the best interest. Number 6. Failure inspires winners and defeats losers. Every rich person has lost money at some point, but many poor people have never lost a cent. Interestingly, just like the poor, the rich also have a fear of losing money, but the main difference between the rich and the poor is how they manage fear. Playing not to lose money means you will never make money. Failure inspires winners and defeats losers. When something does not work out the way you planned, let it inspire you to try a different approach. Learn and move on. Number 7. Learn to manage risk. Investment is not risky. Not knowing the investment is risky. If you want to reduce the risk, then increase your knowledge. Number 8. Mind your own business. If you have a job, keep your job and start a part-time business and work it. Never leave your job until you build your own business. Don't struggle all of your life for someone else. Start your own business and grow it. Number 9. Find a reason. Everyone wants to be rich, but many of us don't want to struggle. Why do you want to earn more passive income? For many people, it's because they don't want to work all their life. They want to have control over how they spend their time. Others want to support their children financially, yet others want to give to the community or charity. Write down your why, because it will keep you motivated. If you don't have a reason, then it is difficult to stay on the path to wealth. Remember, it's not your fault if you were born poor, but it will be your fault if you die poor. Number 10. Pay yourself first. If you can't get control of your own finances, then it's difficult to get rich. If you lack financial discipline, then it is impossible to become rich. So pay yourself first. Each month, first invest a certain amount of money into income-generating assets before you pay your bills. Use this pressure to pay to inspire you to come up with innovative ways to get enough money to pay the bills before the bill collector comes knocking at your door. This is a difficult but very important principle. Always pay your bills. Just pay yourself first, not last. If you pay yourself last, you would feel no pressure, but you would probably not come up with new sources of income either. Of course, this is exactly what the taxman does. He takes money out of your pay packet each week before you receive it, knowing that if he doesn't do that, it will be very hard to get the money from you at the end of the year. The last question to end the video. If I stopped working today, how long could I survive?
This is a powerful lesson. A son goes to his father and asks, "Father, what is the value of my life?" The father gives him a stone and says, "Son, if you want to know the value of your life, take the stone and go to the market. If anyone asks the price, don't say a word and raise up 2 fingers." The boy does as his father says and goes to the market. He wanders around and suddenly an old woman approaches him and says, "How much is this stone?" The boy doesn't say a word, just raises 2 fingers. The woman says, $2, I'll take it. The son is surprised and runs back to his father. The father says, "Son, the next place I want you to go is to the museum. If anyone asks the price, don't say a word and raise up 2 fingers." The son takes the stone and goes to the museum. After about 20 minutes, there was a middle-aged man in a suit who approached the boy. He says, "Sir, how much is this stone?" The boy doesn't say a word and raises up 2 fingers. The man says, $200, I'll take it. The boy is surprised and runs home to his father. Father, a man in the museum wanted to buy the stone for $200. The father replies, "Okay, son, the last place I want to take the stone is a precious stone store. Walk inside with the stone, and if anyone asks the price, don't say a word. Just raise up 2 fingers." The son runs off to the precious stone store. After finding it, he walks inside and there is an old man at the counter. As the old man sees the stone, he jumps up and screams, "Oh my God! You have the stone I've been looking for my whole life. What do you want for it? How much is it?" The boy doesn't say a word and raises up 2 fingers. The old man says, $200,000, I'll take it. The boy can't believe it and runs to his father. Father! The old man at the precious stone store wanted to give me $200,000 for the stone. The father replies, "You see, son, now you understand the value of your life. Life is all about where you place yourself. You can decide if you want to be a $2 stone or a $200,000 stone. There are some people who are loving and for whom you're everything, and some people will just use you as a commodity, and for them, you will be worth nothing. So it is upon you, my son, to decide the value of your life." Seven Stoic mantras that will drastically improve your life. Number 1. Dichotomy of control. Being reactive and complaining about life's adversities solves nothing. Before reacting to situations, ask yourself, what can I control? The dichotomy of control is divided into 2. Things in your control and things out of your control. Things out of your control are the past, the future, the algorithm, other people's behavior, beliefs, other people's opinion of you, the media. These are the things you should welcome as they are. Being worried about the future doesn't change it. Spending time worrying is worthless. You should accept them as they are. Things in your control are your self-talk, your words, your self-care, your boundaries, what you consume, your attitude, your response, who you follow on social media. These are the things you should focus your energy and time on because you have the power to change them. Number 2. Cardinal virtues. Stoic values virtues and act virtuously. There are 4 Stoic virtues to live according to. Wisdom. You make informed decisions in situations with wisdom, which leads to the excellence of character. Justice. To differentiate and choose between good and bad. Justice involves pure wisdom and being kind and compassionate toward others. Courage. To do the right thing regardless of what the situation holds. We have to be courageous in our actions and take risks if it's involved. Moderation. To be in control of what you do or offer. It shouldn't be more or less. Things should be as it are. Number 3. Memento mori. Remember you will die. This is not meant to overwhelm you or make you think a lot about your future. This mantra is meant to change your perception and make you realize you have a limited time. You should respect this fact and make the best out of it. Spend your time doing the right things and being around important people. Laugh, love, go to the beach, get in shape, explore your potential, face your fears, and embrace your fate. Number 4. Amor fati, love of fate. Stoics accept their fate and focus on what they can control to make the best out of it. Number 5. Perception. Our perceptions influence all that we experience. Your boss might fire you today. Your car might not start, or your girlfriend might be cheating on you. You always have a choice to make when you are facing a tough situation. You can be depressed, cry, and complain about your situation all day, which will solve nothing. You can train your perception to not let what's out of your control influence you. It's important to separate your perception from your emotions to make the best decision. Number 6. Turn the cheek. We always fall into situations where imitation is the easiest choice. When someone despises you, the easiest thing to do is to despise them back. But ask yourself, what will this accomplish? Example, when someone insults you, what will you gain after insulting them? The best way to respond is to ignore them. Number 7. View obstacles as an opportunity. Ancient Stoics were the realist. They accepted and understood that life is full of challenges, and instead of fearing them, they embraced them. A strong character is built on struggles, which develops resilience and leads to success. You can perceive every obstacle you face as a setback or view it as a tool that will strengthen your character. Ladies, 7 signs that a man doesn't love you. Number 1. He doesn't love you if you have to beg him for attention and affection like a slave. Number 2. He doesn't love you if he's a stingy bastard who doesn't spend his money on you. A man who has money spends on a woman he likes. Number 3. He doesn't love you if you have to ask him to call you, text you, and spend time with you. If he loves you, he will do it without being told. Number 4. He doesn't love you if he disrespects you by surrounding himself with low-value women whom he calls his friends. Number 5. He doesn't love you if he doesn't prioritize you before his friends. Number 6. He doesn't love you if he's a financial vampire and parasite who wants you to rescue him from poverty with your own money. Number 7. He doesn't love you if he compares you to other women. If he is condescending and says you are not brilliant enough, successful enough, rich enough to be in a relationship with him. There you are about to do something when, wait, should you really do that? Or perhaps something else? Is this you, standing in the middle of the supermarket trying to debate over something as frivolous as a box of rice? If you answered yes, congratulations, you are an overthinker. Here are 12 facts about overthinkers that will make you change your mind about them. Number 1, they constantly hear, just choose already. Number 2, they can't sleep at night if we make wrong choices. Number 3, they don't consider their decision-making a black and white issue. Number 4, they are the go-to person for advice. Number 5, they prefer others choose for them. Number 6, they make big decisions much easier. Number 7, they regret. Number 8, they always need backup reasoning. Number 9, they always have an ongoing battle raging in their minds. Number 10, they know their behavior is annoying. Number 11, they know the value of not being rash. Number 12, they really don't want salespeople showing them more options.
Six manipulative hacks that most people learn too late. Number 1. Confusing people is always the best strategy. If someone insults you, pause for a second and look at them and say, "Are you okay?" It works every time. Number 2. If you think someone is lying, look at their eyes and don't say anything. Number 3. If you're in an argument, keep your voice calm. It'll give them the impression that you're winning the argument. Number 4. Good posture increases confidence. Spread your body out and take up more space. It'll lead to increased confidence. Number 5. Open with, "I need your help." People don't like the guilt of not helping someone out. When asking for a favor from someone, begin your request by saying, "I need your help." It greatly increases your chances of getting that favor done. Number 6. If you want someone to agree with you, nod while you talk. This gets the other person to nod too, and they begin to subconsciously think they agree with you. These are some of the manipulative hacks that most people don't know until it's too late. They can help you confuse, persuade, or dominate others, but they can also backfire or be immoral. Use them sparingly and responsibly.